Alright guys, so when I first started playing PC, I started off in independent FOV, field of view, and everybody kept telling me, dude, use affected, it's way better, and affected gives you less visual recoil and all that stuff. And I do think affected is a lot better, but I also think that independent gives a huge advantage to other people. And yes, most professionals, if not 99% of all pro players use affected. But there's still some people out there who are really good with independent. So about independent, how independent works, if you don't know already, is when you aim down sights, you have the same field of view as if you're on like 80 field of view. So look, when you aim, it's zoomed in. And then if you're on affected, when you aim, it's zoomed out. So you can get a few advantages with independent. One of the first advantages that you can get with independent is that being that it's zoomed in, you can hit a lot of far range targets. So let's just say somebody is down there, right? If I'm on independent, he's so much easier to track right here because I'm zoomed in. But if I'm on affected, it's zoomed out. It's going to be so hard to track the guy. And imagine if you didn't even have aim assist, it would be so much harder. So that's just one of the reasons why independent can be good for some players. On top of that, being that I can zoom in, the aim assist is also a lot stronger. So let's just say you can't hit any shots on affected. If you're right here, your aim assist, the slowdown is going to be a lot easier to control. You're going to be able to hit those body shots and headshots. But if I'm here and I'm playing affected, if I see the guy right there, I'm just running away. I can't even challenge that. I'm going to get completely destroyed. In certain situations, like let's just say you're playing Warzone and the storm's coming, if you have no choice but to go forward, affected might cost you the game, which kind of sucks. I do feel like affected is better in the long run for me personally, but for this situation, I'm getting destroyed. You can also get away with a lot of higher sensitivities with affected. Wait, no, with affected. You can also get away with a lot of higher sensitivities with independent. And I say this because, let's just say I'm playing, what? 13-13 or something. I don't recommend high sensitivities at all. But if I'm playing like 13-13, right? If I see like a guy on the right, I could just zoom in and shoot at him very easily. It's so much easier to play high sensitivities with independent. But if I'm on affected, like from shooting this guy right here, look how much harder it is. Like my sensitivity is just so fast, and I can't really track that super tiny spot over there. And then with this, I could track it so much more easier. So higher sensitivities is a lot easier to maintain with independent. Also, it kind of gives you that low FOV feel too. Because a lot of people, when they switch from console to PC, they first get the FOV slider max to 120. And they're like, dude, I can't hit my shots. I can't see. I got so much vision like wide, but I can't see far. And if you start off with independent, you could probably like get that little feel while you're getting used to 120 FOV. So it might be good to start with. But the advantages of affected and why I play on it, and most people play on it, is first, it gives no visual recoil. So let's just shoot with affected versus independent. Let's say I shoot at this wall, right? This MP5 is not built for recoil control, and that thing looked like it had zero recoil. So if you put independent, look, you have so much more recoil control. So for shooting far range targets, yeah, you're able to zoom in on them and get more aim assist, but it might look weird and it'll throw off your shots sometimes if you use that. Also, when you fight close range shots, close range battles, like let's just say someone jumps around this corner and I want to jump and shoot on the guy, you know, if I have independent, it's going to be so much harder because I'm zoomed in. So you can easily take me out. And hey, yes, I could hip fire. I could hip fire the guy. Let's just say I hip fire and then he backs away. I got to like shoot and then zoom in. And it might throw off like my consistency and rhythm of my movement. And then the final reason I don't use independent is because it doesn't look good in videos. You know, if I'm making content for people and I'm running around aiming with affected and shooting people super far away, it looks really cool. But if you're playing independent, I feel like it's too much of a zoom where it kind of hurts your head. if you're so used to seeing content creators zoom in, if you're so used to seeing content creators zoom out, and then you just have me here zooming in like crazy, and it'll just mess with your head. And I don't think it's good. I really don't. I don't like that at all. But overall, there is benefits of independent. There are some people I know who are really good at independent. An example of somebody who plays independent and they're really good at the game, there's a YouTuber called Mass Menacer. I think he's mainly a TikToker, but he dropped 43 kills in Rebirth using independent with an FFAR. And this just shows that yes, affected might be used by most of the pros and the best people, but you can still have really good games, and there's still a lot of advantages with using independent.
Good job. Laser. Nice. Shit. I'm gonna go down here to try to get a UAV. He's in the second floor,
Pumpyy target is up. Let's get it done.
Pinged him. You can do it, bro. He pinged it for you. Everything's set up, man. Remo, give him place. I can't jump him.
One out there, one on roof.
On roof. No! 40 feet. Alright, good job.